Hi Leo, welcome back to your new moon in Libra reading for September 25th, 2022. We are still in the midst of Mercury in retrograde. Please bear with me. It's hard. It's hard to find the words. And that will end on the 2nd of October, or we'll go direct on the 2nd of October, and you have a week to for readjustments. But in any case, um, this is a good time to review because there are a lot of signs in retro. I mean, a lot of planets in retrograde. See what I mean? All right. The first column is what the new lunar cycle is bringing you. And we have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So the Three of Swords is my card for separation. And the Seven of Cups is choices and confusion. The one thing that I'd like to emphasize with the Three of Swords is that it may not be a separation physically, but because it's the swords, there's a mental separation. And that means that we think we are separate from whatever is giving you heartache, whatever you feel is harming you. You think it's outside of yourself. You think you're separate from it. In reality, all points in time and space are connected. So there is no separation. So it is the thought that haunts you. It is the thought that hurts you. And so I would like to, in that context, help you to understand that the pain comes from thinking that you are separate. And whether that's from a person, a situation that you love, something that causes you pain, actual physical heartache, because it is the Three of Swords, it is the idea of separation. So, with that in mind, yes, there is this thought of separation here with the Three of Swords. But more importantly, it's about healing your heart. And the Seven of Cups is giving you possible ways to do it. There are many, many ways with the Seven of Cups, and because of that, that can cause confusion. It can let you feel a little bit disoriented, leave you feeling a little bit disoriented, and kind of just wondering what's best for you in this. What will heal my heart? What will bring me healing? What will make me feel better? What will make me feel better? It's always the same thing, Leo. It's always the same thing. Keep your attention on what is good, because where thought goes, energy flows. And in life, there are challenges and rewards to every action. And so you can think about what's lost. And I am using the word think. And that can cause you pain. Or you can be grateful for what you still have, what you're still holding. It's really that simple. Not easy to do, but it's that simple. And remember, we are always connected. So you're going to behave as a King of Cups, which is my Cancer card. This deck has, for the King, a male version and a female version. I keep them both in there because they're two different forces. You know, the female is the passive, receptive force, and the male is the energetic, electric, outgoing force. And you happen to have both of them. And it kind of means that your whole body feels Cancerian. So what is a Cancer? Well, highly intelligent people. So that's where thinking comes in. They are very mental in that they're thinkers. So very intelligent people like history. Cancers like history. And I think that's important here because it seems to me like um, not only is this in the past or what has happened is in the past, but that we kind of keep it in the present with the King of Cups, with the Cancerian card. And kings are masters of their domain. And so the domain of the cups is emotion, your feelings. What do you feel? Which reiterates here again, you feel what you think. And you think you are separated. You feel outside of things. And 5 is always the card of instability that pushes you to seek stability. So the King of Cups is somebody who is quite busy trying to master their emotions. And in the end, that's the King of Cups trajectory. That's what they do. That's what they came here for on a very large scale overall, and things that happen to them are so that they can master emotion. Now they're very, like if you think of a crab, they are very mushy on the inside and they have that hard outer shell. So because I have 2 King of Cups cards here, I wanted to take the next one or get a clarifying card with the 9 of Wands here. And this is indeed somebody who I call this card the Walking Wounded card. They've been through the battle. So we're at the end of a passionate battle here. And the 9 is the end. It's the knowledge we've accumulated through this process, through this particular battle. And you've witnessed it, you've been in the middle of it, you have thought about it, you felt it, you've taken action on it, you've gone through the steps. And now you're at 9, and now it's time for you to like reap the wisdom from the experience that you just had. So the 9 of Wands is sort of being in defense mode because you have been through the battle. And so you're ready for the next thing to happen. But you're ready in a very defensive mode. You're ready in a very defensive way. This card also tells me that you are right on the precipice. You are right at the point before what you wanted to happen happens, or what you thought would happen happens. You're right on the precipice. All right. Then the last column is the 10 of Cups and the Sun. And you get some really nice stuff here. The 10 of Cups is having faith, so you've learned to have faith. But faith in what? Well, in faith that all things are connected. There is no real separation. No matter how far you are from anyone or anything, all points in space and time are connected. Period. Bottom line. And that gives you peace. The 10 of Cups is peace. And whether you are with that person that you want, or with somebody else that you didn't think you were with, or just beside yourself, you become this wholeness when you're at peace. And that's where faith comes in. You know that any situation you go through is cyclical, and it will find its rest. It will find its peace. It's also happy family and emotional satisfaction. Also, I feel with the Ten of Cups that you are ending a cycle, an emotional cycle, simultaneously beginning something new on an emotional level. And that is amplified with the sun here because the sun is rebirth. It's joy. It's life itself. It's light. Life is light. Right? We're moving light. That's what we are. And so there's just this feeling of being rebirthed, of possibly being the center of attention, but also a great healing comes. And I think that's a big one here because of the wounds that we have incurred during the cycle. This is probably the best card you could get as an ending card. And it's bigger than just a physical healing. It's bigger than a mental healing. It's beyond that. It goes to your very essence. Maybe even changes your DNA or something. It's that deep. It's that profound. It's an enlightenment. The sun is enlightenment. What you get from understanding the Three of Swords is immeasurable. It's huge. What does Spirit want you to know? The Lovers. And this means your choices. On any and every level, your choices. What choices have you made? And what did those choices bring you? For every action, there's a reaction. You've done something. You set out some energy and you received back what it is you gave. And if you understand that on a very deep, profound level, you will know what to give out so that you can receive that in kind. If you want respect, you must give respect. If you want clarity, you must give clarity. Same thing. So the Lovers is about choices. And you can have there's 3 levels here. And one of my favorite tarot decks is the Osho deck. And it states that the 3 levels are sex, your very base sex, as the first level. The second one is love as we think it is now. You know, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, a lover, whatever. But those sort of romantic feelings. And the highest one is compassion. So it's always your choice. But the Lovers is definitely saying this is a crossroads. You're at a crossroads. And I think you're going to choose for something higher. And I think you get the mundane and the esoteric. You get the daily, worldly, and the higher spiritual. Well done, Leo. Seriously, well done. I mean, to come from the Three of Swords, which is painful, and it is a healing of the heart. So this is a really profound reading. And it's all because you are learning or have learned to master your emotions. Wow. I wish you the very best. I hope this was helpful. I'll be back in 2 weeks with your full moon reading. And until then, enjoy enlightenment. Lucky you. Thank you. Bye.